All right, this is the Roomba 675, and I'm going to show you how to clean it right here. We're going to start by flipping this over. But before I get started, could you give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel if you find this video helpful any at all. All right, so I have the Roomba 675 right here. Here is the dustbin. I'm going to be showing you how to clean this right here. This is right here the brushes. I'm going to be cleaning those. And here is another spinning brush, and I'm going to show you how to clean that. So let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, go ahead, flip over your Roomba to the back side, and here is the dustbin right here. Now this can get pretty filthy in here, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off, and you take this off by pressing the button at the top and pulling it back. All right, so I pulled it back and make sure that you don't have anything valuable underneath, because dirt will come down, spill out a little bit from right here, because this is the dustbin right here. So I spilled a little bit of dust, no worries right there. So what I'm going to do with this is the dustbin. I'm going to show you how to open this up and clean it. So I'm going to go ahead and get a trash bin available. I have a trash bin available right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this right here when it's upside down, and there is a yellow latch right here. And so what I'm going to do is make sure that this is down, because that's trash in there that it can come loose. And I'm just going to take this, pull it that way, and this exposes this right here. So I can take this and take my trash bin and get some of the trash out there. So it does a fairly good job by me tapping down there, but then you may need to take something like some tissue or something to get in here and really remove the dirt in here. All right, so this is all dirt and grime in here. I got some tissue, wiping it off. But also, there is a filter in here that also needs to be cleaned. So what I do is, right here, just take this, and you can just snap it down right here, and it comes out. Okay, this right here, this is the filter that filters out the dust. Okay, so take this right here, and you can just go ahead and take the tissue, or if you have an old toothbrush, you can actually take it and go down with this right here. All right, so take that and keep on going like this, and just take your tissue and just keep on going down like that, and you should get a lot of the dirt on. The backside shouldn't be dirty at all. And so occasionally I will take this under running water and rinse it after I brush the dust off. Now the problem with that, or the key to doing that, is that you have to allow this to dry. So I allow maybe a full day to allow this to dry after I've rinsed it off with water. And I might even show you how I do that in a second. So I have this right here, knocking the dust off just like that. Now that's pretty clean right there. All right, so I knock the dust off, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, while this is off still, just go ahead, shake some more dust from in there that's down. Now it's not super crucial that you get every crumb from out of here, but I tend to try to get as much as I possibly can out of here. And you can even rinse this out, and I might just go ahead and rinse this out right here and let it sit. Okay, rinse it out, or even not rinse it out, but just take a wet, damp cloth and go ahead and just wipe some of the dust down. You don't want to soak this in water at all, but just touch this base right here is what I do with a moist cloth. And so I'm going to go do that momentarily after the video to clean it off. I'm not going to do it right now. So once I have it right there, then I can go ahead and take this. All right, once I have the dust off, I'm going to go ahead and take the filter, which I've cleaned. All right, and then I'm just going to take it back in here, slide it into place, and watch this. I'm going to slide it back into place like that. Boom. Make sure this is down right here. It's in place, locked and loaded. And then shut the door like that, and then you can put this back in here. And so now the filter is clean. Now we want to get down to the brushes. All right, so here are the brushes down here. All right, so now that we have the filter clean, you just go ahead and take this, and to get the hair off the brushes, go ahead and take this one, pull it out, and you're able to access the brushes. All right, so you have this right here, and for the sake of the video, I'm not going to go all the way through it, but typically I just take either a knife or some scissors, and I just cut along and get the hair out, not cutting the bristles at all. Okay, so that's what you do with this. You cut it along, and then along the edges you can pull the ends off, and sometimes there may be hair caked up in here, and you want to go ahead and pull that off to get the caked up hair. Marie Antoinette. Okay, and then there's hair right here. You could just go ahead and cut all of that out. All right, cut it out like Uncle Jesse said. All right, so after you pull that one out, you pull this one out. And here is this one right here. And typically, you could just pretty much brush this off, but hair gets caught up on the edges right here. And you might want to take some scissors or something to get the hair off the edges. And on this side, you can actually pull this off. If there's hair over here, you can actually pull it off, but not. You can take some scissors. And remember not to cut the rubber at all, okay? So go ahead and put that back on. And then in here, typically what I do is I go ahead and take a cloth, a dry cloth, and just rub it right here, rub all the dust to get that off. Some people have been known to take a dust or a can of compressed air and spray to get all of the dust out of here, right here, because if it cakes up, Maria Antoinette, you can get a lot of problems eventually. So you want to go through this occasionally to clean out the dust. All right, I'm going to just keep on wiping it down like this. Wipe it down. Boosie. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just wipe as much as I possibly can with this dry cloth. All right, so now that I have that out of the way, clean that out. Now, for the sake of video purposes, I'm not going to go ahead and cut through the hair of this, but you want to cut the hair. If you have long dog hair in here, go ahead and cut this out. So what I'm going to do is Uncle Jesse. All right, so cut it out. All right, cut it out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and place this back in. Now, remember, when this is upside down like this, where the yellow tips go. The yellow tips go on this side right here. So I'm pushing this in, placing it down like that, taking this one, and pushing it back like that. And so these are back into place. Make sure that the yellow are both on the same side. They go in like that. And then once that is there, you're going to go ahead and press that down to close it like that. All right? Bada bing, bada boom. All right, and then over here, you can actually, on this right here, you can actually, for this brush, you can actually pull out the hair right here. See that? Pull that out. Pull the hair out. But if you can't get it all, if you have time, take a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, unscrew this. Or maybe it looks like perhaps maybe you can use a Phillips, but it looks like it's flathead screwdriver. Unscrew this, pull this off, and you're able to pull the actual hair from out of that. Okay, so you want to get the hair that gets caught up into that. Okay, so you have that part. And then you have right here the rotating wheel. Now with this, you just simply pull that out. And you see right here, this is the wheel. You can simply press down on the wheel like that once you have it out. And it comes out right here, and there is hair caught up right here. You just take the hair on that side, and then you take the hair on this side and toss that away. And just simply tap it on it, brush any other dirt. When you're done, clean off any debris or anything that's on here with the dry cloth. I'm going to go ahead and try that out. Dry cloth. And then you're going to go ahead and pop this back into place right there. It snaps back into place. Make sure there's hair in there. And you come back to the machine, and then you go ahead and pop that back in place, spin it around. Oh no! All right, so once you do that, you go ahead and clean off these diodes right here. Not diodes, but these metal plates right here with the dry cloth. Make sure no dust or debris is on there. Make sure they're clean. And then you want to go ahead and look around the wheels to see if there's dust around there, any hair. And then after you're done, just flip it back over. And that is how you clean a Roomba. That's how you empty the dustbin, get rid of hair, yada, 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 yada. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks a lot for watching.